So, what is the difference between the ape father and, let's say, Teddy Zane and, let's say, Lou? We're going to use those two, okay, for now. Um, Lou doesn't have a disclaimer. I've been watching Lou for over a year. I've never once heard Lou say, not one single time, I am not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. I am an entertainer. Never one time did I hear that. Lou presents himself, in my opinion, like he has insider information. That's how he presents himself. I'm sorry to say it, but that's how he presents himself because he says the word on the street. He says, I gotta, hedge funds give me info. I meet people all the time from hedge funds and, big Wall Street prestigious traders. They give me information. I pass that information on to you. That's how he acts. He acts like he has some kind of an inside track. You know what I mean? Now, if he would say something like this, if he would say, look, everything I'm saying to you is just entertainment. I'm Uncle Louie. I'm an entertainer. That's all I am. Okay, don't take anything I say seriously. That's different. Then he could say anything he wants to say. He could say that his best friend is Gary Gensler. They're going out golfing. They're going, whatever it is. They're gonna go bungee jump together. I mean, he can say whatever he wants to say, as long as he's making it clear that he's an entertainer and it's not supposed to be taken seriously. But I never once heard Lou say a disclaimer. Now, I never heard Teddy say a disclaimer, but let's put that aside for a second. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's assume he does have a disclaimer. Maybe he has it written in fine print, and maybe I didn't see it. I'm just let's give him the benefit of the doubt. When he entered this new thing now, where he's charging $5 a month, he put himself, in my opinion, in the same league as Matt the Weasel Course. Now, I have been a very critical. I've been a big critic of Matt the Weasel Course for a long time, and I've called him out. You have no idea how many times I called that weasel out. Okay, and he's another one who doesn't want to face the ape father. He's another one. Okay, because I called him out so many times. You have no idea how many times I'm like, Matt, let me ask you a question. Okay, I used to tell him, okay, you're accepting super chat money. This was even when AMC was going down, and apes were struggling. I've had apes struggling, where they were living in their cars. They couldn't afford a hotel room. They couldn't afford food. And this guy, this Mama Luke was charging super chats, making $500,000 when everybody's losing money and AMC's going down. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, listen, you're gonna say to me, if people are dumb enough to want to give Matt the Weasel Cause money, then so be it. And if people are dumb enough to want to give Teddy Zane money, so be it. I get all of that, but here's where there's the question. Why are they getting the money? See, this is what you have to ask yourself. Matt Cause was getting money to answer questions, to answer financial questions. You see what I'm trying to say? So it wasn't that they were just giving him giving him money because he's a funny guy, he's telling a joke, he's an entertainer. They were giving him money because they had a question that had to do with financial things, such as, it could have been a question of what he felt about a certain stock, what he felt about the financial future of a stock. Now, again, I am not a lawyer. I am not someone who makes decisions on what constitutes financial advice. So I just want to be clear. I'm not a judge. I am not, I don't work for the Securities and Exchange Commission. I have absolutely no authority at all to tell you what constitutes as financial advice. But I do have the right as an American to have an opinion. And my opinion is this, okay? This is just subject to my opinion. If someone is being compensated, whether it be by way of a super chat, whatever it is, okay? And in exchange for that compensation, okay, they're discussing the financial future of a stock or providing you with a stock, okay, that could potentially, allegedly, be financial advice, and that person could be being compensated for financial advice. So that's the difference between me and Teddy Zane and Lou. Okay, I don't accept any super chat money. I don't accept any donations. I'm not answering any financial questions because I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainer. I am not a financial planner. So I don't want money. Like if someone would say to me right now, "Hey, Father, I'll give you $1,000. Do you think AMC is going to $100,000 a share?" I would never accept it. Never. Because that would make I would think, in my opinion, that would constitute compensation for financial advice, right? In other words, someone's giving me $1,000 and then they're gonna ask me a question. Do you think AMC is going to $1,000 a share? Now, if I would take that $1,000, right, and I would answer that question, I could be potentially violating laws in securities. Okay, so I would never do that. That's just me. Call me old fashioned, call me crazy. Now, if someone wanted to give me $1,000 to do something funny, if they were like, "Look, Rich, go run down the street, with like your Hooters outfit on and go scare everybody. I'll give you $1,000 for it." I probably would do that. You know what I mean? That's not financial advice. That's just fun. That's a dare. Okay, but you know that's the difference between me and Teddy Zane. I hate to say it, but Teddy Zane has now entered Matt the Weasel Coresville. I like to call it Matt the Weasel Coresville. He entered it when he started this whole $5 a month, and I really don't understand why he did it. I would love to debate him. I would love to debate him on it because you're supposed to be this very successful guy. You're supposed to be a millionaire. You're supposed to be someone who's making all these tens of thousands of dollars on trades. You got to charge $5 a month to apes. You really got to do that? I don't know. That's the difference between me and Teddy Zane and me and Lou.